Today we're going to present to you the latest events and happenings in the MMM global community. To all our viewers around the world, this is MNC. In organizing event, you will not always get the desired number of attendance. This is what happened to Guider Oyedeji Oyeledi on his offline presentation at Abeokuta in Ondo State last August 8, 2016. He only had an audience of less than half a dozen, but instead of canceling the event for the low turnout of attendees, he went ahead and shared with them the beauty of MMM platform. For Guider Oyedeji, going through with the presentation was his way of showing respect and appreciation for the time and effort that his guests exerted to come and listen to him. And even if he just end up in getting one person to believe in the advocacy of the MMM community, that will be enough compensation for his efforts. He said that with that one, there is always possibility that it will become two and eventually grow larger in the future. While Guider Oyedeji experienced a low turnout, Guider Mado Odechi was luckier because he was able to have an attendance of 15 people that is well within his projected number of audience. This happened on the 13th of August 2016 at the Great God Church Hall in Mowe, Nigeria. After a short introduction, he went on to business and opened them to the different aspects of the MMM community around the world and in Nigeria. He asked his guests to look deeper into the ideology of MMM and see if that is something that resonates within them. He added that this would help them decide whether the MMM platform is for them or not. Other topics like the PH-GH process, the benefits and the rules of safety participation were also included. Other topics like PH-GH process, the benefits and the rules for safe participation were also included. And although his presentation lasted for about an hour and a half, nobody from his audience left before the occasion formally ended. On the same day, August 13th, another church was the venue of our next story. This time, it was at the Full Redemption Saint Life Church in Ijavu, Kwara State, where Guider Olongotoy Kehendi held an MMM opportunity and charity event.
My people, participants.
The opportunity part of the occasion started with host Guider Olongotoy Kehendi discussing the history of the community briefly as well as describing what MMM is. Mavro growth, the donation process and benefits were up next. He went the extra mile and encouraged those who were interested to join online Guider School so that they will be able to experience more rewards from MMM. The attendees were thankful because aside from knowing that an opportunity like MMM exists, they experienced firsthand its culture of giving. For others, a beautiful venue with large space is an important requirement to do a good presentation. But for Guider Ibrahim Rashid, the location is just secondary. What is important is you are able to maximize the opportunity to share to the people what MMM is. So amidst computer workstation, printer, photocopiers, and a limited space at the AZ Graphics in Lokoha, Koji State, he was still able to show to 7 people last August 18, 2016, how the MMM community works. He told them that in MMM, everybody is important and is treated equally regardless if you donated 1 million naira or just 1,000 naira. He also shared that as a community that promotes the power of giving, MMM also sponsors charity events for people who are not members but are also in need of assistance, and inviting them to join. He reminded them that it is always a choice that they have to make. 2 days later, on August 20, another guider from MMM Nigeria sponsored a presentation for the people of Barua, Ipaha, and Lagos State.
We are very welcome to this appreciative event of MMM.
Guider Jipenga Adiparusi started his discussion by explaining the full meaning of MMM and how it was founded by Sergey Mavroni. He then discussed the ideology and goals of the community, one of which is bringing a system for the people and by the people that would operate on the spirit of fairness and reciprocity. From there, he went on to show to his guests how its platform works and the bonuses in store for them should they decided to join the MMM community. Attendees were given free rein in asking questions as Guider Jipenga moved from one topic to another. A team member also shared his personal experiences before and after joining MMM. And before the presentation ended, invites were shown the correct steps on how to register and how a live personal office looks like. Another successful presentation about MMM happened on September 3rd at the Socorro Clinic in Socorro State under the helm of Guider Shola John.
We are bringing to you presentation of MMM.
He decided to make his discussion of MM related topics as short but informative as possible and focus instead on the question of his guests. One question that was asked was what happens to the amount donated. Guider Shola clarified that any amount of donation a member sends is never collected by MM but goes directly to the designated account of the recipient. He also reminded them that although MMM's goal is for every member to achieve financial freedom, they should always consider that there are also risks involved and to never treat it as an investment by using all their hard-earned cash. Before the event closed, a couple of attendees registered and Guider Shola gave MMM shirts and cap as token of appreciation for their trust. The event hall of the mobile filing station in Aracale, Akuri, Ondo State was the venue of our last event's roundup story for this week. As Guider Oyedeji Oyeledi hosted an offline presentation there last September 3, 2016. He made a short welcome message before delving on topics about the MMM community and its system. He told them that MMM is a global social financial network that aims to break the poverty of people who are victims of the unfair financial system. While showing the donation exchange process, he reminded them to just use their spare funds. He also made them see that while MMM can afford to give bonuses to members, the risk of a post mode is always there, especially if participants simply start waiting for their Mavro to grow and stop providing help or inviting new members. The primary healthcare clinic, TAIA, at the Chachanga local government area in Niger State was the venue of our first MMM Gives Back story for this week. On September 17 of this year, Guider Akekei Amos and other MMM community members visited the clinic and brought medicines, diapers, tissue papers, and other essential items for taking care of sick children. Guider Akekei spoke with the head of the clinic and gave her a short overview of what MMM is. He clarified to her that MMM is not a business, company, or investment, but just a community of people helping people. The head of the clinic also spoke and gave the team a rundown on the kind of medical services they provide for their patients. She also thanked the MMM community for the gifts they brought. And to cap the event, they chanted together the MMM slogan.
MMM, together we can change the world.
MMM's spirit of giving should not be limited to the provide help and get help process inside our personal offices. We should also extend aid to those who cannot participate in MMM but still needed assistance. This is what MMM Nigeria Guider Ibuka Rafael and his team had in mind when they went to the Kodesh Hospital in Kurudu, Abuja State on September 22, 2016. They initially met with a male administrator who was ecstatic in seeing the items they brought as donation for the hospital. The team then went to his office and there they gave an overview of how the MMM community works and its driving ideology. They were later joined by other hospital staff outside where Guider Evoca formally handed over the items they brought. One of the doctors thanked the team and the MMM community for the kindness they have shown on that day. While our first two stories went to institutions that take care of bodily health, the organizers of our last MMM Gives Back event this week opted to visit one that nurtures the health of the mind of young kids. On September 28, 2016, Guider Nicolas team and his team conducted a charity presentation at the Redeemer's Golden School in Festac Town, Lagos State, Nigeria. They brought writing notebooks for the kids and cleaning materials and other items for sanitations for the school. They also spent quality time with the children at the school by playing with them, sharing jokes, taking pictures together, and some even provided pep talks to some of the kids. For Guider Nicolas and his team, activities like this not only allowed them to spread MMM's power of giving, it also gave them an opportunity to contribute to the growth of the kids who will someday become leaders of their own generation.
Hello everyone, I'm so excited to see you again today. My name is Emil and welcome to Just My Opinion. Today we will have another brand new topic to talk about, and I'm pretty sure our viewers are just excited as I am. Last week I shared my opinion about why we should avoid hyping when advertising about MMM, and I'm happy that majority of the feedbacks I received were positive. Again, I would like to say that all types of comments and criticisms is welcome to our segment so that we can use it for the improvement. Now, what we are going to discuss is about the latest news circulating worldwide about the closing of several branches of the biggest banks in America. This is really important for me because we all know that MMM community is trying to combat the current banking system that controls the money supply of the world. Actually, I was reading the suggestion from our viewers when a news from the Yahoo Finance popped up in my screen. It caught my attention because it's from a reliable source and the contents of the article was good and really worth my time reading. The article came from Yahoo Finance and it says, America's biggest banks are closing hundreds of branches. Sounds interesting, isn't it? Actually, this is not shocking. Just like what we always say in MMM, financial apocalypse is inevitable. If you try to observe all the things happening around you, it's indicating that what Mavrodi is saying is actually coming to reality. And it's just like a revolution. And that revolution is all about the fair financial system we are always talking about. Back to our main topic. According to the high-rank officers of the Citibank and Bank of America, they closed out 389 branches since the third quarter of the year because more and more people are enjoying the convenience of mobile and online banking services. So, are they saying that automation is the main reason why they are closing a lot of branches? That might be true somehow, but for me, it's only one of the minor reasons for the massive closure. They would not admit, of course, that they are losing a lot of clients because people are switching to digital money or cryptocurrency. It's obvious that millions of people right now, at this very moment that we are talking, a lot of people are transferring their assets from bank to Bitcoin or to another cryptocurrency. Because information dissemination can be done with just a few clicks in social media, it cannot be denied that the number of people who are being exposed to truths about the current banking system is exponential. So, this kind of news published by the Yahoo Finance did not shock me anymore. It caught my attention because I was really expecting for it to happen very soon. Then, you might be asking, what's in it for you? Well, If you are in MMM and still have your doubts about what Mavrodi is saying, go ahead, read the whole news and see for yourself. At least you will gain more confidence and you yourself can prove that the vision of MMM is coming to reality. Right now, you can see the link that will be flashed on your screen. Go ahead and research for it. That's it, guys. I will see you again next week. This is Emil saying, always remember that everything that I said in this video is just my opinion. Have a great day and bye-bye.
And there goes another edition of MNC. Happy Halloween to everyone. I am Mark. Always remember, together we change the world.